Welcome to another edition of Why Trading is Awesome. Now, in this video, though, we're going to go over why this is the best thing you can do. Also, we'll go over kind of like the reality of trading for a living, and what this means for you and why this is going to be one of the best things that you've done for yourself. The first of all, though, there's a lot of misconceptions about trading full time. Like, people think it's easy. People think they're going to become like a millionaire overnight. That's just not very realistic. The reality is it's a grind. There's a large learning curve that you have to get over, and you're gonna lose a lot of money in the beginning. There's just no way around it. Like, you're gonna invest a lot to learn how to become profitable. But you're in the right spot, especially if you're in the mentorship and you're seeing this. You've invested money. We're gonna make that learning curve a lot shorter and make you profitable a lot faster, and we're going to give you all the tools necessary to truly be a successful trader, because that's what it's all about. But it is a journey, right? The big thing is, like, it's not just like a instantly fundable. Even if you trade everything with me, even if you copy every trade that I do, you might be able to be profitable. You should be able to be profitable, but the reality is, as soon as I'm not holding your hand, or as soon as you're taking other trades, you can easily blow your account. And even if you have a, let's say, 70% win rate, because like I have a couple strategies that it's like a 70% win rate, that 30% where you're in drawdown, you have the potential to lose a ton of money, right? Even if you are 70% profitable, that 30% of those trades that are unprofitable could all hit at all back to back to back to back, and then you can continue being profitable. But I want you guys to think bigger. I don't want to scare you away from this. I want you to embrace the journey that you're going to go on to become a profitable trader. And this is for people that want to make more money from home, people that want the freedom. Okay, the biggest thing with trading is it allows freedom. And I want to teach you everything I know on how to be able to basically reach into the markets and pull money out daily, hourly, at will, safely, with a repeatable plan that will change your life if you execute it properly and you take it seriously. Okay, but I wanted to make this video just to kind of like go over why becoming a profitable trader is awesome. I mean, you should have your own motivation, and you should really ask yourself what motivates you, right? Because different things motivate different people. Some people are motivated by money. Money is great. Money isn't everything, but it's right up there with oxygen. That's one of my favorite quotes. Some people are motivated by status, right? You'll be able to say you're a profitable trader. You'll be able to buy fancy cars, go out to fancy dinners. You're going to be able to brag at the, family gatherings or whatever. You're going to have better spouses because you're more cocky or something. You know what I mean? Like, some people are motivated by freedom. I'm very motivated by freedom. I specifically chose the trading journey, number one, because I love it, but number two, because I wanted the freedom of that trading allows me to have. I could do a billion things, because I have done. I've been a successful business owner. I've been a successful artist. I've traveled the world. I was in the military. And I've lived many lives, and my highly recommendations are, number one, if you can be a successful artist, that's pretty much the dopest life. But number two, being a day trader is pretty legit. Okay, and the reason that it is because you can log in, you can wake up. You got to wake up a little bit early, but you log in, you can make more money in about an hour or 2 hours than most people will make in a month, right? And then you have the rest of your day, you have the rest of your week, you have the rest of your month to do whatever it is you like, right? Now, those are on the good days. There are many ways to lose money just as fast, but the beautiful thing of becoming a profitable, consistent day trader is that you have freedom. You'll be able to make money as long as the markets are open. You can make money. You'll be able to only have to work a couple hours a day. Now, in the beginning, you're going to have to do back testing. You're going to have to learn how to do the strategy. You're going to have to practice your execution. You're going to have to get the mental discipline. But once you've gone past those, and once you've gotten over the hurdles, there is this beautiful period of time where you just show up, you do your trades, you go about your life, right? And you can do whatever you want for the rest of your time. And trading just becomes something that you do every day. It becomes a habit. It becomes a ritual. It becomes a way that you can make more money. It becomes a way for you to change your life, change your financial future, because this skill It is a skill. It can't be taken away from you. No one can take this skill away from you once you've learned it. And as long as you stay disciplined and you understand the markets and how to make money, nothing can stop you from making really as much money as possible. So those are just my ideas. Let's get into this little presentation. So why trading is awesome. The freedom of constant trading income, financial independence. Profitable trading creates a reliable income stream that isn't dependent on an employer or traditional work structure. Your success is directly tied to your skill and discipline. In the beginning, you're not going to want to put on huge size. You're going to just want to get consistently profitable, and then you're going to want to grow from there. But you're not going to have a boss. You're not going to have anybody telling you what to do. It has complete freedom, and you will have financial independence. You know how huge that is? You know how important that is to break out of the matrix and have financial independence? You know how incredible that's going to be for you? I hope you do, because that's why we're here. All right. Income without a ceiling. Unlike a salary position with fixed compensation, trading offers unlimited earning potential. Your income scales with your capital, strategy, refinement, and market understanding. This is also a recession-proof skill. I'm actually hoping that the market crashes because I'm going to make a ton of money while everybody else is freaking out and recession looms. As long as the markets are open and you are a master of the charts and you know how to execute inside of turbulent conditions, you can make an insane amount of money, whether the market's going down, whether the market's going up, whether the tariffs are happening, whether World War III is happening, whatever is going on in the world. This is a recession-proof skill because it's a skill. Having a skill is the most important thing you can do right now with AI taking jobs, with companies laying off everybody, with all the craziness in the world. Having a skill where all you need is a laptop, internet, and your trading skills, this is huge. This is a great reason why you should really go all in on trading, and you should really focus on making sure that you are successful. Another reason why this is awesome: no boss, no commute, total control. All right, the biggest advantage of trading isn't just making money, it's buying back your time and designing your ideal day. All right, so you set your own schedule. Trade during the market hours that suit your lifestyle. No performance reviews or office politics, no rush hour traffic or mandatory meetings, no design for workspace or maximum comfort productivity. You can take breaks when you need them, not when you're allowed. Not when you're allowed. So you can take a break whenever you want. You can even take a month off from trading. You can take the whole year off from trading if you do really good, right? You don't have to do anything unless you want to. All right, so you can take a breath, enjoy your life, and not be solely committed to clocking in and clocking out. You're not going to have a boss. You're going to be your own boss, which is a whole nother problem, but you're not going to have to report to anybody. You basically have full control of your life, and all you have to do is master trading. You can trade from anywhere in the world. I was recently driving from Arizona to Colorado, and I did 2 days of trading in Santa Fe, and then I did a whole week and a half of trading in Colorado, came back yesterday, made a bunch of money trading today. I've also, been to Miami, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Europe, and I've done trading in all those places. All you need is a laptop, stable internet, and your trading strategy and discipline. And you can do this from anywhere in the world, okay? And this is a great thing for you, but I also, honestly, I like trading in my home setup. I have my little habit, I have my setup here. And so as long as you can either get comfortable with just a laptop and a mouse, or if you have a sweet home setup, that's the best thing you can do. But on the other hand, you can also just trade from your phone even nowadays. You can trade from a tablet, you can trade from your laptop as long as you have internet. And again, you know when to enter and when to exit. You can travel anywhere in the world, and you can really make money from anywhere in the world, and you can become super successful. With prop firms, even now, you don't even need a lot of capital, and you can just basically just have a good laptop and be ready to make money and show up to the computers from anywhere in the world and completely change your life. All right. The mobility allows traders to experience different cultures, climates, lifestyles while maintaining their income, something impossible in most other traditional careers. Many profitable traders choose to live in a location with lower costs of living, effectively increasing their purchasing power and quality of life while continuing to earn in strong currencies. So I have friends actually right now that are full-time traders that are moving to Mexico, and the amount of money that they make and converting it into pesos, they are living like kings. All right, so you can definitely arbitrage the different currencies. You can make a lot of money trading in the U.S. You can trade cryptos or whatever, but you can make all this money and then you can live wherever you want, right? If the cost of living is too high somewhere, you can move somewhere, make a little bit of money from trading, and just completely change your economics of where you are. So it's very, very powerful. You can go and be a nomad. You can live all over the place. Just lots of opportunity to work from anywhere in the world and make good money. Financial empowerment. We work with a lot of people who are a little bit older, and they want to, make money and leave something for their kids without having to break their back, right, or get a job. So building capital, you can start with a small amount of capital and you can grow it consistently. You can diversify in different assets. A lot of what I do is I trade a ton of futures, right? That's my main thing. But then I take a lot of my profits from the futures and I mostly invest in crypto, but I also have some stocks that I invest in for the long term. I also invest in my own business from the money that I make from trading. So you can diversify your assets, and you can create generational wealth. You can just buy a ton of S&P from the profits from day trading, and you can leave it for your grandkids, and you can even put your money into ETFs or crypto or any of that stuff. But you can really create financial empowerment through trading. All right, the ultimate goal isn't just personal wealth, but creating a foundation that benefits your family for generations to come. Another thing I do is I trade a lot of futures, and I make profits from that, and I buy a lot of land, right? I buy a lot of real estate. So I have different assets that I manage, but most of it all comes back down to being able to make money trading futures every day, and then take your profits and put them into something that's a little more stable, or something that you're interested in, right? Whatever you want to do. All right. Turning skill into cash daily. All right. Daily target. Maintain successful traders aim for 1 to 3% consistent. That's pretty low, but whatever. Well, there's 252 days a year, trading days a year. Let's say at a bare minimum, you just make $200 a day for 252 days, which is very, very easy. That's $50,000 extra a year. If you double and you make $400, that's $100,000 a year just from doing trades, and $400 a day is literally just one trade with like one contract, you know what I mean? And you get 20 days per month where you can trade. Let's say you really want to do $10,000 a month. To make $10,000 extra a month with no boss, working only 1 to 2 hours a day, is just $500 a day, which is very, very doable. That's typically where we start everybody in the program as a benchmark goal. Or if you're like me and you need to make stupid amount of money, you can really start to go from $1,000, $500 a day up to $1,000 a day, up to $5,000 a day, and then you can really start to get very, very large and start to make millions of dollars and so on and so forth. Unlike most professions where you're paid weekly or monthly, trading allows you to convert your skills into immediate profit. Each day presents new opportunities to apply your edge and extract value from the market. My biggest day I had was a $40,000 day, and that would change my life and set me up for success. So just so you guys know what is possible. Most days I make $500, $200. I try and shoot for $3,000 to $5,000. That's like my goal, but some days the market doesn't present those kinds of opportunities. But it's just being consistent and making money every day compounds very, very slowly at first, and then into a great amount of money after a while. Mental discipline and personal growth. Really, trading is a journey inward as well as outward, right? If you're disciplined in your trading, you'll become disciplined in your life. If you're disciplined in your life, you'll become disciplined in trading. If you master your emotions, in your real life, you'll master your emotions in trading. Vice versa, right? It is, the way you do one thing affects everything else, right? So when you truly become, you truly master your emotions, you truly master discipline, you master resilience, and you master objective analysis, your entire life will change, because it's just one part of your life, but you get so involved in becoming such a good trader and performing at a high level that it will reflect in other parts of your life as well, overall making you a better version of yourself, right? And that's a big thing that most beginner traders don't know about the journey is that a lot of the journey is going to be internal. And once you've mastered that, then your external reality, your bank account will reflect your discipline and your skills, right? So not only will you become an amazing trader if you master trading, but you'll also become a better human from it. And it sounds probably kind of crazy to beginners, but a lot of trading is a inner battle more than an outer battle, right? And once you win inside, nothing outside can hurt you, right? That's an African proverb, but very, very powerful. You're going to learn emotional control, learning to manage fear and greed, the twin emotions that derail most traders. Discipline execution, following your trading plan even when emotions push you to deviate. Resilience, bouncing back from inevitable losses without letting them affect your next trade. Objective analysis, seeing markets as they are, not as you wish them to be. Big stuff right there. Real trader success stories. Sarah Kay, former accountant, after 3 years of consistent profit, left my accounting job. Now I trade 3 hours each morning and spend afternoons with my children. My income has tripled while my work hours have halved. Miguel, digital nomad trader, trading funded my dreams of world travel. In the past 2 years, I've lived in 7 countries while growing my account by 215%. I trade during market open, explore during the day. David T., early retirement. At 42, I achieved financial independence through trading. Started with 25K, developed a reliable strategy over 5 years, and now generated enough to support my family without touching principal. The trader's lifestyle. You get your morning rituals. My morning rituals are pretty much every day that I'm trading. I wake up, I go to the gym, drink my coffee. I analyze what the markets did over the night. I journal. I set my risk management for the day, and then the markets open and I trade, right? So start your day on your own terms. You can start your day doing whatever you want. Some people just roll out of bed and trade, but I like to have my morning ritual. I like to have my coffee. I like to go to the gym so that I'm really awake and primed for the market, and I love it. I love waking up early and go to the gym. That's my thing. I didn't love it, but I learned to love it, and it has helped me, again, become a better person. If I go to the gym every morning, I feel like I've already won the day. And then if I journal before I trade, I feel I have more mental clarity. If I map out the charts, I feel like I have a better plan. And if I set my risk management, I know that in the end, I'm going to be a profitable trader. So those are all very important. Life balance. Trading doesn't consume your entire day. After the morning session, successful traders often pursue hobbies, spend time with family, or develop other interests, right? I like to make podcasts. I like to make art. I like to work out. I like to travel. I have a lot of different things outside of trading. I golf a lot, walk my dogs a lot, do a lot of different things, play video games, do whatever you want really, but you'll be able to have that life balance of making your money just a couple hours in the morning and then have the rest of your time to do whatever you want. You're going to have continuous growth. Evening review sessions help refine strategies. The best traders dedicate time to educate, reviewing performance, and preparing for tomorrow's opportunities. So you're always going to be growing. And again, it's a skill. The better you get at it, the more money you're going to make. So it's just going to compound and compound and compound until eventually you're going to be such a badass at trading that it becomes second nature and you can reach in and take money out of the market at will. Your trading journey begins now. Learn the fundamentals, develop your strategy, build consistency, scale your success. The market will be here tomorrow. The opportunity to become a profitable trader doesn't expire, but the sooner you start, the sooner you'll experience the freedom it offers. All right, cool. So again, that was just a little bit of a reminder of why we do all this hard work and why becoming a profitable day trader is awesome. It's going to give you a great life, and I hope you will join us on this journey. I made this video just to remind people that join, like, why we do this, why we do the hard work, why we're focused on becoming a master trader, because becoming a successful day trader will change your life forever. And I want that for more people. I want you to have freedom. I want you to have more income. I want you nothing but the best, and I will talk to you in the next one.